It really feels like an otherworldly feat sometimes. People call it a glorified eating contest, right? I mean, some elites are reportedly consuming upwards of 140 grams of carbs an hour during races. That's just wild. But what about their daily lives? What are top athletes like Courtney Dauwalter, Rod Farvard, Rachel Drake, and Tyler Green actually eating day to day? And, how does that fuel these incredible performances?
What's really fascinating here, I think, is how surprisingly normal their off-race nutrition tends to be, despite, like you said, these superhuman efforts. You see, it's a real journey of trial and error for them. It proves there's no single magic bullet, no one-size-fits-all solution. There are definitely common threads and some really smart approaches that, have real-world application.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. Because while that mid-race fueling sounds like a complex science, their everyday plates, they look pretty familiar. I was genuinely surprised by how much Courtney Dauwalter seems to lean into comfort foods. Is that like a common theme?
It really is. Courtney's philosophy, tune into cravings and simplicity. It isn't just about avoiding stress around food. I think it reflects a deep self-awareness that's probably crucial for sustainable high performance. She keeps it simple. Breakfast. A couple large coffees, maybe some cereal like Honey Bunches of Oats or Cherex or Greek yogurt. Lunch, she says, is often multiple bouts of snacks. Fruit, veggies, and hummus, goldfish crackers maybe. Makes sense, she's often training. Dinner's more of a sit-down meal. Often big batches of pasta, rice, meat. She always has dessert, something sweet. Fruity candy, chunky ice cream, popsicles. And the signature thing, legendary almost, is that giant mountain of nachos post-race. It's kind of a reminder that sometimes the simplest fuel works, even for a complex life.
Right. So while Courtney's approach highlights that intuitive simplicity, Rod Farvard's journey, well, it's a powerful contrast, isn't it? He really shows how deeply personalizing nutrition, especially around something specific like fluid replacement, can just radically transform performance. What's the biggest lesson we can take from Rod's experience there?
I think Rod's discovery about his fluid loss, it really underscores a critical insight, one that's maybe often overlooked. Even at the elite level, doing that personalized diagnostic work like a sweat test can reveal these really fundamental inefficiencies. His shift highlights that understanding your unique bodily demands is just paramount. It proves even basic things like hydration need tailored strategies. So he prioritizes liquid calories. Starts with these super packed smoothies for breakfast, banana, berries, kale, nut butter, seeds, creatine, just loaded. Keeps him full, but not heavy for running. Lunch is often simple leftovers, maybe plain chicken or eggs with toast and fruit. He's not a huge snacker apparently, but might go for cashews, almonds, or sourdough toast. Dinners are simple. Air-fried meat chicken, fish, ground turkey with grains and stir-fried veggies or a salad. Oh, and a signature food, a big burrito packed with all the fixings.
Okay, so for anyone listening who's wondering how you even begin to integrate, elite level fueling into an incredibly demanding life, Rachel Drake seems like a compelling example. Balancing top tier running with being an anesthesiology resident and a mom. That's a lot.
It really is. And Rachel's meticulous planning, it's not just about the food itself, it's like a master class in integrating wellness into an impossibly packed schedule. Her approach proves that consistency in fueling, even when life is chaotic, probably triumphs over striving for perfection. So she has Scottish oatmeal for breakfast, plus a protein-packed smoothie she takes to work, lunch, often a tuna sandwich from the hospital cafeteria, loaded up with veggies, maybe some jalapeno chips on the side. She calls herself a huge snacker, loves pretzels and hummus, or a strong cheese with honey crisp apples. Sounds good, actually. Dinner, which Tyler often cooks, includes seasonal dishes, things like palak paneer or flu fighter chicken rice soup. Her signature, mashed potatoes, comfort food again. It just offers a really vital lesson for anyone juggling a busy life, I think.
And finally, Tyler Green, the batch cooking guru, fueling multiple Western states' top 10 finishes. Wow. What really stands out to me is his intentionality around post-run fueling.
It absolutely should. Tyler's meticulousness around that post-run window, that is a non-negotiable takeaway for basically any active person listening. That 30 to 40-minute window for getting in protein and carbs is just crucial for recovery. He starts his day with apple cider vinegar, thinks it helps with probiotics, then eggs and sourdough toast for breakfast, lunch rotates basic sandwiches, shin gold ramen sometimes, or dinner leftovers. Always with fruit and a small dessert. Snacks on a lot of fruit, especially nectarines, that's his signature food. But also candy, which he admits he tries not to keep in the house too much. But he's incredibly consistent about having a protein recovery drink and a full meal within 30-40 minutes after those big training sessions. Really dialing it in.
So, okay, tying this all together, what does it mean for race day itself? The daily diets seem relatively simple, intuitive maybe, but mid-race fueling, that transforms into this carefully planned science.
Exactly. All these athletes emphasize specific sports nutrition products, sure. But they also strategically incorporate some unexpected real foods, too. Walter, she sticks to a pretty narrow focus. Her tailwind mix the Walter melon flavor, plus gels, waffles, and chews. Farvard relies heavily on Never Second C30 gels and their C90 high-carb drink mix. That C90 is designed for maximum carb delivery per serving, which is crucial given his focus on liquid calories and high needs. Drake uses Precision Fuel and Hydration's PF30 chews and their P90 gels for high-intensity stuff. But for long adventure runs, she enjoys meat sticks, dill pickle kettle chips, Cool Ranch Doritos, Albanese gummy bears, Sour Patch watermelons. Quite a mix. And Green, he swears by Precision Gels chews, and their electrolyte mix likes the taste, finds them easy to track. But he also mixes in Semmelweis Pop-Tarts, Snickers bars, or Nerds clusters as, cheaper alternatives sometimes. And these real foods, it's important to note, aren't just for comfort. They're strategically used. They combat palate fatigue over hours and hours, give a psychological boost, offer different textures or nutrients when gels get monotonous. That's a really key insight for going long distances.
It's really clear these ultra runners master this unique blend, isn't it? Embracing simplicity, intuition maybe in their daily eating, but then becoming highly strategic, almost data-driven when it comes to race day fuel. It really highlights that nutrition, much like the running itself, is just a deeply personal, constantly evolving equation.